What's up guys, I'm doing another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered video, and the topic for today's video is, as you guys can see by the title, what happened to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So, if you guys remember, clear back in March and April of this year, we had lots of leaks and talk about Modern Warfare 2 becoming remastered for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So it was a really fun and interesting time because, for a while there we thought that this year we were going to be getting Black Ops 4 and then we were also going to be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered at some point. Well, after April ended and throughout May, June, July, and now here in August, we have not heard anything more about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and it has seemingly kind of fallen off the face of the earth, and now we don't know anything more about it. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video, about what happened to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and if we will actually see it. So first, let's start from the beginning. So first of all, this all came about because of a listing on Amazon Italy. They posted COD Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One for 19.99 euros, and it was supposed to release on April 30th, 2018. So, a lot of people were saying that was a placeholder date, and obviously, it's past that date, and nobody has played Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and it's not out. So, this was huge because this was posted by Activision's official Amazon account. So people, kind of took this as confirmation that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be coming, and yeah, so it was, really interesting because we had not gotten any trailers or anything about it, but this was, the first and only piece of evidence we really had at that point of Modern Warfare 2 becoming, remastered and being available, on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But then later we got confirmation from like Charlie Intel and other places that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is real and that it is like actually in development, but it does not have a multiplayer. So it was supposedly, being developed a little bit by Raven and by like Beanox and some of these other studios and stuff. And, it was kind of like this little side project, but it was, being developed. It was real. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is real, and, it was going to be released sometime, but it did not have a multiplayer. It was going to be campaign only. So that lined up with the pricing that Amazon Italy, had for it, because it's not, a $60 game. This was considerably lower than that, so a lot of people were speculating, well, why would it be lower than $60? Activision never releases like anything less than like full price. They don't even like have anything go on sale. So why would they have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, arguably the best Call of Duty game of all time and probably one of the most hyped Call of Duty games of all time? Why would they have this one being remastered for so cheap? Well, it lined up with all the rumors and everything because it would be campaign only. So, obviously they wouldn't charge full price if it wasn't, the full experience. So it was kind of interesting, that we heard that, and it was really disappointing, and I made several videos talking about that and why, it was like a bad mistake and everything. But ever since then, we had not heard anything since then. So my personal guess as to why we haven't heard anything about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered since then is because Activision immediately saw the backlash from it and realized that they have to have a multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2. And without having a multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2, the game wouldn't sell nearly as well, and the community and fan backlash against it would be tremendous, and it'd basically be the biggest flop of a Call of Duty game we've ever seen. Because, how many people are actually going to buy Modern Warfare 2 Remastered to, only play the campaign again when you can just watch the campaign on YouTube, Sure, it'd be fun to go back and replay it, but, not as many people as you think are actually going to do that. Most people would just be like, okay, well, I can save myself like $40 or whatever by just watching, through the campaign again on YouTube. So, but having multiplayer in it, people are going to buy it. They're like, yeah, I want to relive multiplayer, how it was. So I personally feel like Activision saw that, and so they decided to, halt everything going on for the game and go, okay, we need a multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We absolutely need one. And, now it kind of gets into the territory of when will this release? Because the initial listing said April 30th, 2018. And like I said, it's, way past that, and we don't have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And even if they were creating multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, a lot of the assets from multiplayer are the same as in the campaign, like pretty much almost all the multiplayer maps we have in Modern Warfare 2 are in some way related to the campaign, maps in the campaign. So like Rust is part of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, pretty much all these Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps are sections of the campaign, so to me, it doesn't seem that hard for them to just kind of rip them from the campaign and put them into multiplayer, make them their own separate multiplayer maps, because that's what they did initially with the original Modern Warfare 2. That's what they've done with like every Call of Duty game, you know, is they've ripped, you know, sections of the campaign, made it into multiplayer maps. So to me, it doesn't seem like it'd be that hard, but you know, at this point, we haven't heard anything about it. And my best guess as to when we will actually see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is sometime next year. My guess is that it will coincide with Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty game. Now, whether or not that's Modern Warfare 4 or something else, my guess is that it'll, you know, tie in with that, because next year will be Modern Warfare 2's 10th anniversary, so, you know, it would make sense for that. Modern Warfare Remastered came out in 2016, and that was Call of Duty 4's 9th anniversary, so, you know, having it be released, you know, 10 years later would be pretty cool, and would also line up with Infinity Ward's other game, you know, and help him sell there. But I don't know, it's just kind of interesting because we, you know, heard about this year, and we had rumors that it was going to come out alongside Black Ops 4 and stuff, so I mean, I feel like as long as it comes out at some point, it'll be worth it, because that is, you know, like I said, arguably the best Call of Duty game of all time, and the most, you know, kind of fan-centric one. That's the one, like, every Call of Duty fan, like, gravitates towards, is the original Modern Warfare 2. You know, people love COD 4, but personally, I think that Modern Warfare 2 is a better game in just about every single way. Like, you know, COD 4 was amazing in so many different ways, but, you know, Modern Warfare 2 took everything from COD 4 and just, like, stepped it up to 10, you know, and they were just like, okay, what can we do better? And they did everything way better. So it's, you know, a much better game and way more fun, and, you know, it's really awesome. So if they do remaster it, I'll be so happy. But I mean, they have to do it right, you know, they have to include multiplayer, they have to include Spec Ops and campaign, and, you know, maybe they'll learn their lesson from, you know, Modern Warfare Remastered and not include supply drops and supply drops weapons and stuff. But then again, this is Activision that we're talking about, so who knows, you know, it's most likely that they will include that. But I feel like most people would rather have that in their multiplayer, you know, and having to deal with, you know, BS supply drop crap over not having a multiplayer at all. So tell me what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Why do you guys think we haven't heard anything about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, you know, since like April of this year? You know, why is that? Do you think Activision actually is making a multiplayer for it? Or, you know, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.